Alright everyone, it's me. I am back. I just wanted to show you a follow-up of my toe. It was not infected. There was not an infection there. It was just like the dead skin and kind of thick and discolorated. This is the follow-up after the fire ants. It itches just a little bit. What I ended up doing was I left it alone for a while. Then I poked holes in the blisters, the big blisters there, and let the fluid drain out from there and start drying up. Yeah, I did put a few things on it. I was soaking it at first in some Epsom salt water. I was soaking my toes in. But it really didn't badly hurt because I started soaking them like right away when I did get that bite before I even did the video. And then also I did a little bit afterwards. I did put, I think, a little bit of antibiotic cream on it. I did do like a little neosporin thing. But I let that break open and I was just wearing my socks and gym shoes, and as you can see now, it's a lot better. It's dry, it's better. And how I got rid of the ants, the very next day in my yard, I used Splenda. I used Splenda in the yard, but that day that I did the video, I had bought all this stuff. Bought this ant killer. You see, the bag is still sealed. I haven't used it. I didn't use this off stuff. I didn't use the eco-friendly stuff because I wanted to put it directly in my yard around my chickens and the goat, and everybody is fine out here. See, everybody's fine. Goat's fine. Chickens are fine. I still have all the chickens, but and I can go in my grass now. No ants. I just bought a package of Splenda. See, the chickens are fine. Here they come. They're fine. They're all fine. Hey, Jose, go on. See, they're all fine. They're all doing well. Haven't lost anybody. They're all good. Oh, do that again, Jose. Jose. Anyhow, they're all fine. And maybe I should have wore a mask or something when I was spreading the Splenda. It was very windy, and I did taste some of that and smell some of that. It wasn't bad though. I mean, all I did was open up the Splenda and spread it around, like here in the grass where I walk and stuff. I didn't use anything else for the outside. The very next day, the ants came inside the house. So there was a whole bunch of ants inside the house. See, since my chickens scratch around on the ground and eat and everything off the ground, I did not want to use those poisons, directly here where I'm walking, where you can see it's dirt and grass. So what I did is I used the Splenda, the other poison. That's what I use that stuff for. I don't use that in. People should not be using that in coffee or anything. It should be an insect control because it actually, I don't know if it killed them. I mean, I didn't see any bodies or anything like that, but it did. You can see all my chickens are walking around healthy, and you guys are all healthy, and so is Jose. He's all healthy. The very next day, I could walk out here, not get eaten up by ants. The grass is all nice, clear. Which was a good thing, because the day after that, my mowers came, and I didn't want them weed eating and mowing, and then being, eaten by getting bit by fire ants. So I'm glad I put the Splenda out, and the Splenda worked. And here's everybody. Here's everybody, boss. And so they're all out here. They're all fine and dandy. And like I said, the very next day, ants got into my house, though. They came inside, so they were fleeing it. It might not have killed them, but it really repelled them. They weren't fire ants inside my house, though. They were like regular house ants, I guess, because of all the rain. And I put that Splenda out. It chased them inside. I don't know what happened to the fire ants outside. But I did use inside. I have poison. I used some spray inside, and I also used those ant baits, those little containers of ant baits. And after about a week with the ant baits, there's no more little ants crawling around my house, which were not fire ants, because they were crawling on me and they didn't bite me, and that was no big deal. I felt bad for that, but I don't want ants in my house either. But I was just amazed at, after I poured the Splenda out here, I was just dusting it off, putting it around the perimeter of the house here, and putting it on the grass, spreading it on the grass so I could walk through here. Could you let go of my shirt, please? Thank you. So after I put it around the perimeter of the house and spreading it on the grass, which the wind blew it a little, there wasn't too much wind, but there was some wind blowing, and it blew it over, and they stop chewing on my clothes, please. Please stop chewing on me, okay, dude? Yeah. So after that, like I said, in the house I use poison. Out here I might actually on the opposite side of the fence, but I'm not in a hurry to do it because I don't want to poison the goat, because the goat leaves the fence line. The chickens did the next day too. They were outside the fence line because my mowers came and I had to open up the gates for my mowers, and of course the chickens got scared off by that, but they're all back. I have all of them. I have all 11 now, the 6 reds and the 5 bantams, which, you know, I started off with 7 reds and 6 bantams, but I have 11 now instead of 13. You know, I bought the bantams after I lost one of the reds, and I lost one of the bantams to a predator. I'm not sure what, but they just disappeared or were gone. So I keep them inside the fence now, and as long as they're inside the yard, they're safe. In the fence and the perimeter, nothing gets them, because my cats don't eat or attack them, and the dogs, you see, the dogs don't bother them at all. The dogs are used to them, know them. They know those are my chickens and they're not to be eaten. I feed my animals very well, so they're not hunting each other. And also the chickens know to hang around the goat. They know if they hang around the goat that he keeps the flying predators away. He also kind of bosses these little chickens around. Boss. Yes, you're a boss. You're the boss. Right, Jose? You're the boss. So, anyhow, like I said, they're really good. They're all fine and healthy. And, yeah, talking to you, Red. So, that's what I did to keep from getting bit. And that's all I can tell you now. The Splenda did a splendid job of that. I will never eat or drink that stuff. Don't even like the taste of it. It was nasty spreading it out here, getting that Splenda in my nose and mouth, because the wind happened to blow some. But what you doing there? Crazy. What are you looking? The grass on the other side, does that taste good? Does that grass on the other side of the fence taste good? Yeah. There's probably no Splenda on that side because I didn't put it on that side. But it rained afterwards too. So, but like I said, the ants, the very next day, there was no ants out here that I could see or bother or bite me. And in the front, inside the house though, there was a whole ton of ants. I had to use the stuff to get them. Like I said, I used ant baits to get them, and that took about a week, and now I don't see any ants at all in the house, and I don't see any ants out here, and I didn't reapply any Splenda. So, crazy dog. What are you looking at? So anyhow, that's the thing. To let you know how I'm doing and how everything is done. So thank you for bearing with me and listening to me, and I hope that helps you in case you want to do something around your animals. But you know what I should have probably bought that probably would have been effective, I haven't tried yet, is diatomaceous earth. They say that keeps the mites, the lice, and all that out of the chickens, and that I could have done that, and I might buy that if I need to, if these chickens get mites or lice or something, which they're not itching, so they don't. But if they ever get it, I will try that diatomaceous earth, and if that stuff works, I will let you know. But I'm letting you know that what I did before with the Splenda worked, and that's what I'm using again now. And like I said, it doesn't harm my animals, and it rid my yard of the fire ants, or it repelled them. I can't say if it killed them or not. I don't know. Do you think it killed them? Did you eat them? No, you're not talking? Yeah, they're pretty quiet. So I guess that that's all I got to tell you guys about. So you do what you want, but I'm just telling you what worked for me. And like I said, next time I'm going to try the diatomaceous earth. That's probably what farmers and stuff use around their animals to keep them from being bothered by these pests. But like I said, everybody's fine and dandy, and I'm not bit. I did less walking than this, and I was bit by fire ants. So I'm signing off, saying good night, goodbye to everybody, and I will do more videos and talk to you again. All right, bye-bye.